Yeah, we back in the building. Back in the building. We back in the building. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody had their coffee, their tea. You know, that little type of things that wake you up. You know, your little energy drink, whatever you doing. Wake up. Clock in. Let's get this show started because smash that like button because we got to talk about this legendary dude coming from New Orleans. One of the hottest group that came out of New Orleans, meaning Louisiana, New Orleans, that part. You know, you had your No Limit. Then you had them Cash Money boys coming right behind them, Pauls. BG. One of my favorite rappers down there, man. Like, and I seen this, it was a little topic. It was trending. I think it was trending yesterday, like early, going in all day into yesterday, Pauls. There was a trending video that was going viral all over the internet of BG and this woman that he's with. Kind of like, what I want to say. Well, according to his woman, because she responded, she said it was tired. She said they told me they had a great time at New Orleans Saints football game. You know what I mean? A football game that just passed this Sunday. Shout out to the New Orleans people and they Saints out there. This playing Atlanta Falcons. And they attended the game. BG and his woman. Well, according to her, they said they got hammered, meaning that they got too drunk. Know what I mean? And there's a video clip of, I guess, her son. I think it was her son, because he said, Mom, she's knocked out on BG neck on lap. She's like this on BG on lap, whatever, like laying down in the car. But BG dozing off like this. Now we all know that little knock. We all know we come from that urban life, the hood, whatever. You ain't even got to be from the hood. We all know when people got an addiction, meaning a heroin addiction or a pill addiction. Now, all kids, don't try this, man. It's a heavy addiction, not the don't go that route, man. Just don't go that route. That's an educational purpose for y'all kids out there. But we all know BG had an addiction. We all pray that BG don't go back to that. But with the video that we seen, actually, you see BG, meaning the rapper, nodding off too much. It don't look like a tiredness. It don't look like, listen, man, I be tired. I don't even nod off like that. You know what I mean? Like, I rarely sleep. Give me 4 hours of sleep. The rest of the hours, I'm up. There's only 24 hours out the day. That part. What are we talking about? We grown. We gotta get to the bag. There ain't no time to be sleeping. We slept when we was kids, you slept back then. It's time to wake up now. So that part going into what I'm trying to say is you don't nod off like that when you're tired. I know some people like, smoke, maybe they was drunk, this and that. And yeah, we gotta talk about this. That's my point. Was they drunk? Was they high? Or was they super duper duper tired with the drunkenness and all this? I don't see people knocking off like that the way BG was knocking off. Let's talk about this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Onto the channel. Good morning, everybody. Let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back in the building. Smash that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt your feelings. It ain't gonna cost you. Absolutely free. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Keep that bell on. Yeah, that notification bell, so you know when my videos are actually dropping. Because they be tweaking on the notifications. So make sure you keep that notification bell on. Shout out to everybody that got their membership. Team Smoke Game. I appreciate it. Try to get yours. Because we're gonna go live pretty soon, man. Believe me, everything is lining up. We about to start going live soon. I started off going live. We're gonna go back doing live at least once a day or once every other day. So prepare for that to come. Let's get this copyright out the way, though, man. First of all, the banners down there. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App. You can also donate by the thank button on the video. Let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. The clips and the videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So if y'all don't know what's going on, we're gonna get to the clip though. We're gonna get to the video. And shout out the hot boy Turk, man. Because I meant to bring that up in the beginning. But now that we're here, Turk got a lot. I got a lot to say what Turk was saying. And I actually agree what hot boy Turk was saying, actually. Because Turk could have went all the way in. Pause. But y'all see this picture, right? Now this is BG and this woman knocked out all in the car. You know, they Sunday at the Atlanta New Orleans game. It was in New Orleans. They was at the football game. But her son is right across from them. And I obviously he dropped the video. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you, and I hope people watching this video, hope people sit back and watch what I'm about to say, because I'm a BG fan, man. I'm a BG fan. You know what I mean? Like BG is one of my favorite New Orleans, Louisiana rappers. I mean, him, Juvenile. And I mean, them niggas, those my dudes right there. And I mean, Lil Wayne at the time when he was, I mean, all them niggas. Know what I mean? But let me tell y'all something. I got a feeling they setting BG up for the bake. I got a feeling they setting BG the rapper with a 52 fake out. Meaning, yo, what a 52 fake out mean? Oh, smoke 52 fake out mean, nigga. This way, that way, nigga. Fake out, turn around, nigga. Yeah, we got you now. That type of shit. Bozo situation, bozo activities that's around you. Her son obviously dropped that video, but why y'all never like? Why would you? Why would you drop that video? First of all, number one, do you don't like BG as a step or as a boyfriend to your mom? Number two, and number three is they trying to actually like how I can say this, man. The woman that he with, you gotta watch the company that's around you. Now, New Orleans, tap in. I don't know the female too well, but I did my little research, know what I mean, on a couple of people. And I mean, shout out to the OG murder. Cause he be going crazy on them. He been going, and he's from down there, Magnolia. Shout out to OG Murder, man. Shout out to a couple other people that be blogging from down there that know that whole thing, cause that's their era, that's their homies, that's their circle, like OG Murder. But OG Murder had a point, and Turk, Hot Boy Turk. You gotta watch the company around you, and that female of yours. Is she really your ride or die, or she's trying to embarrass you, wipe you out for your money, and then leave you in the dust, nigga? Meaning BG. Because when I be watching videos of them and all that, you know, BG look all happy with his little all white teeth and all that, you know, and all this. I be looking at her. It seemed like she just there for a reason. It seemed like somebody sent that girl to BG for a reason. This is such thing that called, yeah, boost your career back up, get that music popping, make a couple shows and all this, that, and the third. But you end up still going back to your addiction. Then the girl that you with, she's robbing you behind your back, and you don't even know. Put you live on public vlog. Why would her son do that? There's got to be a backstory to her son actually dropping that shit on social networks. Man, he dropped it on Instagram. From Instagram went to Twitter. From Twitter, it hit YouTube. It's all over the place now. And that's her son. Nobody else but her son. Why would he do that? I think she down with the whole goddamn play. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. But I think she's down with the play. Embarrass him, wipe his bank account out, take everything he got, and leave that nigga. That part. What are we talking about here? Because one thing I could say, once you a legend, you a legend. You're still gonna continue making money. You're still connected to Baby. Baby's still gonna get you little concerts here and there, shows here and there, this and that. That's BG, man. He's a legend. He's a legend in the Hot Boys. But your run and that hip hop is only gonna last but so long. I feel like this BG last run. I might be wrong. I feel like this when he came home, I said, yo, this is last run right here, bro. BG got to cut everything out. He got to stack this money up, get to the bag, whatever. Make yourself rich as possible. With all the money and everything you went through in life, meaning BG, all the bad kind, get yourself right this time. Make sure you stay focused. Keep that third eye. Stack all your money and lay in the cup. That was my thing for BG to do when he came home. I thought he was going to do that. But I feel like this girl got sent for a reason, man. I might be wrong, man. I might be wrong. Outside looking in, it just looked kind of crazy for her son to drop a video like that with the reputation that BG got being on that addiction that he been on since he was a kid. And then he come on, yeah, you know, I don't get high no more, this and that. This according to BG. He say he don't mess around no more. But this video that picture and that video don't look too good, champ. It just doesn't. I want to know if she gonna be there when that nigga collapsed and relapsed, nigga, and he started getting sick as hell and all this and that. I wonder if, or unless she down with the nigga doing it also. I don't know. She didn't got to be doing heroin on that. They got pills for stuff like that. Them pills is just as well the same thing. That part, I sit back and wait on that. It's all about your little milligrams on your pills, nigga. The higher you get, the more dose you gonna get off, nigga. So it's similar, the same drug. There's no difference. Is she doing the same shit? Did she tell her son, yo, we're gonna pass out, do this, but make sure you get BG and all that? Because BG don't look like he's crazy. Because she just laying on his lap looking like she tired. BG the one that looking like he the one looking more crazier than she in the video. Let's get to it. We gotta show you. Let's talk about this video, man. Let's talk about this video. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And homegirl actually responded, meaning BG girlfriend. Oh, y'all got a trip on this. Y'all having fun on this. I was tired. Fifth and the third, I was tired. No, you wasn't tired. There was something wrong with that situation. I don't care what nobody say. Why the hell your son dropping that video, number one? Why the hell your son don't got enough respect for him not to even drop that video? And why he even recorded that part? I sit back and wait. Why is your son even recording y'all like that? There's a bad story behind that, man. Wake up, people. They trying to do something to BG, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. This is a thing they call life insurance. I sit back and wait on that. Hold up, I'm gonna look around. Y'all people know about that, right? And he a superstar. He a legend. That's that. Yeah, this is a thing that call, such thing that call like life insurance when your spouse or your fiance or whatever, I mean, whoever got the life insurance on you and you pass away and all the money you make in these shows and all this. And listen, I ain't got to break it down. But who's gonna get that? Who gonna get that BG? God forbid something happened to BG. Next thing you know, oh, BG passed away. God forbid. God forbid for his relapse if that happened. Who the hell y'all think gonna get that money? I sit back and wait on that. Who y'all think gonna get that money? His kids? Nope. His family? Nope. She is. She playing her part very well, and I see it from 1,000, 2,000 miles away. I see that. How the hell other people don't see it? Let's get to the clip, man. Peep this out. And she responded also. So let's get to the clip, though. Now, this her son recorded on why they all allegedly supposed to be drunk in the car. Do this look like a drunk moment? Peep this out.
Mom. Mom. BG. No. Mom.
Now, we're going to go back again. I want y'all to pay attention to BG. And why little man over there recorded and why they in that type of situation. And why you like, yo, BG. You know BG already got a reputation of the addiction that he got for since he was a kid, man. That right there, that's why I said shout out to little Turk. Shout out to Hot Boy Turk, because we're going to get to him. Hot Boy Turk could have straight bombed on BG. But you know what Turk did as a real little homie? Because he said, yo, that's my big homie, man. What they did was absolutely wrong. Y'all know the reputation he got, the spotlight and all that. They waiting for his downfall. They waiting for BG downfall. That part. And I sit back and wait on that. I'm a BG fan, man. It's sad when I see that because I'm like, man, I hope my boy ain't back on that, man. Let's go back one more time. What y'all think, though?
Mom. Mom. BG. No. Mom. Mom. BG.
What y'all think? Y'all think BG back at it? Because I'm not going to lie, man. I've been drunk. We all broke nights. We all been in the club 3, 4, 5 in the morning. You in the car, passed out. Niggas waking you up. Yo, man, wake up. Smoke, wake up, nigga. I mean, you going to wake up. You yo, what's up, champ? What's going on? I mean, you going to wake up. Like, what's up, bro? That nigga was like, Nigga, nah, nigga, you ain't that deep in sleep, bro. I don't, man, listen, nah, man. That's why I say I hope BG and back at it. That little moment he said, man, that shit sound like you nodding off, BG. It sound like you high out your mind, allegedly. That's what it sound like. It sound like you high out your mind, bro. And her, I don't know what type of shit she on. She just laying there like she, man, listen. She just laying there like, man, listen, just record me on. Just make sure you get BG in it though, son. That's how she look. That's exactly what it looked like. Yeah, son. Once we get in the car, make sure you record us and make sure you get BG. Cause why would little man record that, bro? Why would he even do that type of shit? That's what. See, I don't care about everything. I don't care, man. BG, you want to go back to it? Kudos to you, nigga. You know the consequences when you go back to that type of shit you was on. Your money gonna get dry, nigga. This your last run. You're only getting older. You getting older, not younger, BG. So if you want to continue with that lifestyle, and I guarantee you, baby, gonna cut you off. Everybody in New Orleans know this shit, and nigga. I'm from the outside of this shit. Everybody know once you get back on that shit, and I think they did that for a reason. Baby gonna cut you off. Watch and see, y'all. Going into the new goddamn year, 2026. Watch, because this is just the beginning. This is the start of this shit. And then BG didn't even respond. He haven't responded yet. He might have responded while I'm doing this video, but he didn't respond yesterday at all. His girl responded. Peep what she had to say. But why she responded though? Why? No, the spotlight is on your man because of that reputation of that addiction that he got. And everybody want to pray that he don't go back to it. That's why I'm doing this video. I'm not doing this video to bash him out. I'm doing this video because I hope one of my favorite rappers from down south ain't back on that shit. Should be one of my man. That's be my favorite Chopper City. All that shit, man. I go back with BG with that Cash Money Records and all that, man. Hit me. So let me just explain y'all. If this nigga don't explain himself on, yeah, I was just drunk as hell and this and that, and nah, nigga, you recovering, nigga. That's why you haven't responded yet. You ain't do a live yet. Like Turk said, nigga, I would have got the people around me, and nigga, we would have explained this situation. But peep her though. Peep what she had to say.
Just cooling, you heard me?
Hey man,
Yo, man, BG,
Y'all got y'all a little tea and just feel like, woo, y'all excited today. Baby, us falling asleep in a car and everybody reposting somebody sleeping in a car like that, let you know y'all don't got nothing going on. Because that's so exciting for y'all. Like, really exciting. How since when somebody sleeping in a car mean they on drugs? And if I was on drugs, bitch, I'll broadcast that shit. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Don't nobody scare me like that. I don't hide nothing. Fuck. That's crazy.
She says she don't care if she was on drugs. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. She says she don't care if she was on drugs. You're lying because you got a career. Don't you sell stuff? You're a real estate lady or something, whatever the hell you do. You a sales lady. Whatever you do, you sell. Really, you got a career. You want your peoples to see you like that? You want professional people to see you like that? Talk about that. If I was on drugs, I wouldn't even care. It's a bad look, man. It's a bad look. And for you to say, oh yeah, we was drunk and you trying to tell me we was in the car? Man, people that get high be in the car. They be dozing off in the car. That part. What are we talking about? I sit back and wait on that. Miss. Yeah, that part. People get high in the car, driving in the car, dozing off in the car, pulling over that Dunkin' Donuts or some shit, whatever, your local coffee shop, your local gas station. You telling me people don't get high in the car now all of a sudden? But why your son the one posting? You know why? Because it's a back end of this goddamn story. That's why. You into something going on. Y'all trying to do something to my boy BG over here. That part. Once you go live and with your son and explain why the hell he posts this on live for to embarrass your boyfriend. We don't care about you, miss. Let's put that clear. Let's put that clear. See, I'm smoke. I'm gonna let it be known because I'm a BG fan. I hear this music since I was a kid. I come from that era. I don't know you. We more concerned about BG and the way he's looking at how in these goddamn videos. That's what me and the rest of his homies and the rest of his loved ones. The fans, loved ones, and family, nigga. That's who we worried about. We not worrying about you, miss. We could care less. See, we weren't about the homie. We weren't about BG because we know his past history with the addiction that he got, that he had. That shit sticks in you. That shit was like the drug of choice back in New Orleans. We all know the history with that shit. When everybody was smoking marijuana, them niggas was down there getting high, nigga, off that smack, nigga. So we don't care about what you saying. We more concerned about the homie BG. Is he back on that? You too old to get back on that. Your career's back. You making your little moves. You doing shows. You shouldn't be back on that. That's our concern. Like I said, if he's back on that shit, guarantee you, baby, gonna cut that nigga off less than a year. It's the back end of the story, man. I don't know what they trying to do to my homie. Because, like I said, if it was somebody else, a friend or a person that worked for y'all, whatever, y'all little company going on, or your company, whatever, miss the one BG girl. If it was somebody like that, a friend or somebody like that trying to back, that's different. But it was your own goddamn son that did that. And what was the reason for him to do that? I sit back and wait on that. I think I know why, to embarrass this nigga. Cause like I said, you gonna get all that money off of BG because you been around him and you giving this nigga all the love. So God forbid something happened to my boy allegedly, man. God forbid. Who gonna get that money? You, miss. Something going on here. Let's get the hot boy Turk up because Turk was spitting some gems. He could have went all the way in on BG. Cause you remember they've been bumping theirs. Pause. They've been going at it, beefing a little bit. BG and Turk. But Turk's so much of a real one. Shout out to you, Turk, and I hope you watch this movie. Hope somebody watch. I hope you watch this on video. Hope somebody send you this clip. Shout out to you, champ. Seriously. Because you could have went all the way in on your big homie. Pause. You kept it solid. You kept it 100. You said, man, them niggas, people around him don't need to be around him because they know his situation. They know that spotlight is on him. They waiting for BG to crash out. So why your son do that, miss? Because it's a back end to the story. Let's get the hot boy Turk. Something going on. I don't care what nobody said. Straight up and down. Because anything he do, you want to keep that shit private. Especially if you got a little stepson over here. Come on, man. Something going on. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's hear what hot boy Turk got to say. Salute to Turk, man.
Just cooling, you heard me?
Hey man, I can dig that. I
Yeah.
mean, first of all, we got to get straight back into these trending topics. You know, BG and his lady friend, they went and enjoyed a good Saints game. After the Saints game, they were wore out. You know, they passed out in the car, trying to rejuvenate themselves, but somehow it winded up going viral.
Yeah, I seen that, man. And you know, a lot of people was speculating and saying things because, you know, that's what people do on the internet. You feel me? I think that the people that you have in your circle, you know what I'm saying, them be the people that, you know, you have to make sure that you have the right people around you, bro, because people can send out the wrong messages to people and that shit could get in the wrong hands, you know what I'm saying? Which I think that that's just the situation that's going on, you know? And in this situation, it seemed like it was, you know, somebody that was related to the person, you know what I'm saying? I think that it wasn't no cool thing for them to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because they had to look at that video and had to, you know, see it before everybody else seen it and had to know the consequences of what it was gonna do, you know? Even though a lot of people try to say, well, they was drinking, they was having a good time, they were this, it still sends out a bad message, bro.
Thank you. Oh, we ain't done. We got 2 more clips of them talking about this. But shout out to Turk, man. It sends a bad message because of the history that the homie have, man. BG, man. Great talent, great artist. I mean, he could rap his ass off. Nigga drop bars, man. That's BG right there. But when you got an addiction like that and you got a history of that shit, and since you was a kid, and that shit always damaged your career, always brought you down, always going up, coming back down, up and down, pause. As far as BG career, because of his addiction. We all know this if y'all Hot Boys fans, if y'all Cash Money fans. I know I am. Come on, man. So that sends a bad message, and it's just funny. It's just funny. A relative did this shit. Not a friend, not one of her friends, not one of her co-workers, not somebody that's down with their little business, whatever they got going on. Man, whatever they got going on in her business. No little, I mean, assistant manager or none of that shit. A little manager, assistant, none of that shit. It was her goddamn son. What was the reason though? I know why. Y'all trying to damage his career and run off with his money. That part. What are we talking about here? Let's continue what Turk had to say. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this goddamn video, man. Shout out to Turk once again for being solid. Let's continue what he had to say.
Having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And at them Saints game, man, shit, you can.
And let me say something before we continue, because I forgot to say this. He actually took up for BG by saying what he's about to say. Yeah, you know, we be at the Saints game, you get tore up. But he know deep down inside, Turk, something wrong with that video with BG knocking off like that. That wasn't no drunk. That wasn't no drunk tiredness. I listen, man. I know I might be wrong, but my percentage on that is very high, man. That wasn't no, I'm mad tired, I do mad shows. Because if you look at that whole day, they got a clip of them being running around New Orleans in the stadium and all this. They looked like they had mad energy. They was energetic, they was energetic, they was energied up. Meaning BG and his woman. But when they got in that car, yeah, I know once you sit down, nigga, I mean, you might pop something or you did something in the bathroom before the game was over, that shit gonna kick in. That eventually is gonna kick in. That little high you was doing gonna kick in. That shit wasn't no tiredness, no drunk as hell. I'm at the game having a great time. Nah, there wasn't none of that, yo. That knocking off BG was on. That was totally something different. And her ass was sleeping on his lap, talking about Yeah, it was something totally different. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm gonna tell you something right here. That son of hers is up to something. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And at them Saints game, man, shit, you can, you know, turn up and do what you do. You can be tired, you know what I'm saying? Being on the road, you know, being in the studio, all that plays a part, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you got to hear that from him. Like, I could come on here, you could come on here, and other people could come on there and say what it was and what it wasn't. But you as the person got to let the fans know what it was in that situation. Let's just let it roll over like it roll over. You know what I'm saying?
How did you feel when you saw it?
I was mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my big bro. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like, you know, it was wrong, bro. I think it was a wrong situation for people to post him looking like that because it sends out a bad look. You feel me? So I just hope that he come out and say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could speak on it and say something, and then my words get taken out of context. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just coming as a little bro to say we need to be careful with the people that surround us, bro, because shit, that shit can cost us, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It could cost us some serious situations. So, you know, I hope it wasn't what they saying it was, you know, and, you know, I done been around, homie, and, you know, I never got those vibes, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I know we come from a strong background,
you
know what I'm saying, what we do, but you know, he got to come out and say that, you know, because people might be like, oh, you just helping up for him, you doing this, doing that, but I'm not helping up. I'm trying to give him advice, you know what I'm saying? That I want to give is you got to watch the people who are around you, but what if the people that's around you is people that's kin to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? Do you tell people, don't put no cameras on me? Do you tell people, look, man, we got a lot at stake? Do we tell people what? Like, how do you deal with this situation when there's somebody that's kin to you that puts you out like that? You know what I'm saying? And to me, bro, and I'm just got to be real, like, Like he don't need that type of publicity on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that they come out and they clean that situation up. You know what I'm saying? And just let people know what it really was, and you know what I'm saying, and move on from it, because right now it's looking bad and it's spreading like wildfire. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, see, this is my thing about just the media, like we was talking about before we got on camera, is that how stuff can get twisted up and turned into some other things too. Because I mean, if folks are just really tired as hell and passing out all over the place, but then it goes online and something else, then it's like now you got a whole nother ball game going on just from being woe out and tired.
Exactly. And then you got to also look at the fact that the child in the video, mine. Oh, then it's like he made it his business to say BG. You know what I'm saying? And it I don't know, bro. It just seemed to me it was intentionally, and I just hope that wasn't the situation to try to make homie look bad. You know what I'm saying? But if it was me in that situation, I would come out, bro. You know what I'm saying? With everybody that was involved in that situation and let the people know what it really was, because they.
Thank you, Turk. Thank you, man. That's why I said I had to do a video about this, man. Because I wasn't going to do a video about this. I'm being honest. When I seen that video, I said, damn, BG. I said, who recorded you? Who did this, champ? I waited. I said, I know Turk gonna say something about this because nobody else really gonna talk about. I wanted to see only certain people say shit. I wanted to hear it out of a member for the Hot Boy. And the only one that been going back and forth with BG so far for the last several months, obviously, been going on a damn near year, but been Turk and BG. When Turk came out, went on Beehive, whatever show, whatever shot the Beehive, make sure to go subscribe to the dope content over there. When he went over there and he spit this shit what he just talked about, I had to respect him, man. I had to. I said, yo, and I always had respect for Turk. But I thought Turk was gonna go in on him, go crazy. Like, man, I told y'all he was getting high, this and that, and I told y'all. He kept it solid. He said, man, that shit was intentional, man. Somebody did that shit. They trying to do something to BG, allegedly. Ruin his career, just like I said 10, 15 minutes ago. That's her son that did that. She might be involved in this shit. That part. What are we talking about? Allegedly. Who's the legend between them two? I sit back and wait. Meaning BG and his girlfriend. Who is the legend? Who got that legend in the career of hip hop between them two? She's not an R&B singer. She ain't no legend in all this. I don't know what the hell she do. Whatever she do, cool, kudos to you, miss. But you not a legend in hip hop. You don't come from a legendary group. And for your son to do that bozo shit, why did he do that? That shit was intentionally, and it's for a reason. We just don't know what's the back end of the story. And BG haven't went live and responded to the shit yet. She went live right away. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. This and that. And yeah, if I was getting high, I don't really care. That's it. Yes, you do, because you got a goddamn career too. You don't care because something happened to BG. You taking all that money, that part. What are we talking about? You probably done took half. Man, listen, man. Listen, man. You his manager too and all this. You do. Come on, y'all. Turk, no, Turk feeling like I'm feeling. He just didn't want to say it the way I'm saying it because that's his big homie. Something going on. That nigga was high up. They did that shit intentionally. I don't care what nobody said. We all come from the corners, projects, buildings, all that shit from the hood. We know when we see somebody high, knocking off like that. That shit ain't no drunkenness. We know when we know drunk ass, wino people that be drunk every day in the morning. They be mad hyped up, even if they slumped on the wall or something. You be like, man, Tip, wake up, man. The nigga wake up, he jump up, he start dancing because he drunk and shit. That's winos, that's drunk people, that's alcoholics and all that. I got family members like that. You're not gonna fool me with this video talking about this man was drunk and tired. Y'all both was high, and it was a reason why your son recorded that shit. You might have won. You probably told him to do that shit. Everything was planned, man. I don't care what nobody said. Some people gonna be like, yo, why she ain't do it in the beginning? Maybe she. There's a time for everything. That's why you got to keep your guard up sometimes when you're dealing with females also. Respectfully. Sometimes it sucks. And it might be you might, you know what I mean, you want to just lay down, be comfortable with the feet, but sometimes it could be 4 months, 6 months. You don't know what the hell's going on. You got to make sure that that female you with that type of addiction, solid. With that type of career, solid. Because if somebody catch you slipping high up the way they call BG, your career can obviously shut down. Nobody ain't gonna want to see you no more, obviously. People gonna get tired of you because you're getting older, not younger. You're not a young, talented dude that got a drug addiction. They get multiple chances because of their good music and they still young. BG, you're not young, champ. We all old, we all there now. We all at that age where we can't afford to fumble that bag. You're fumbling the bag, and they did that shit for a reason. We all know you ain't tell the little youngin over there to record you. We all know you didn't tell him to do that. But did your wife tell him to do that shit? Did your girlfriend, fiance, whoever you with, tell her son to do that shit? Because why she ain't have her son on live when she responded? That part, I sit back and wait on that. That response I seen from old girl, why she didn't have her son with her to explain why he did that. Like Turk said, I would have had that nigga right in the live with me. Nigga, explain what the hell you did and make sure you correct this. Come on, man. They did that shit intentionally so they could embarrass BG. This is the story behind it. And I wouldn't be surprised. Listen, man. We all love Baby. We love what they did for Cash Money. We love the history of Baby and all this and that. Meaning, I mean, Birdman. But we all know we heard all those slime ass stories about this nigga also. And we all know he cut BG off plenty of times. I sit back and wait. How many times Baby cut BG off? How many times he cut him off, y'all? Thank you. What make you think he won't continue doing that and still rob him for his money? What make you think this wasn't a whole play so he could rob her for his money, allegedly, and give her a cut out of it? That part. I sit back and wait on that. You gotta be careful. Maybe this whole shit was planned so they could just eat off of BG, Welcome Home campaign and doing the shows and all this. And then catch him at the end of the road like this, the way they called him. Makes sense, right? Money, Birdman done did that plenty of times. Robbed this nigga, brought him back on the ship, robbed him again, threw him off the ship, brought him back on the program, robbed him again, threw him out the program. Come on, man. This is a pattern with Baby. Why can't Lil Wayne do what he do? The only one need Baby, I sit back and wait, is BG. Lil Wayne don't need Baby. Juvenile don't need Baby. Turk obviously don't need Baby. He doing fine. So who's the only one running with Baby right now, all under his umbrella, all under his deodorant? BG. Because he need Baby. AKA Birdman. He need that nigga to eat. He need that nigga to come. It's sad. I don't have to break this shit down in the picture for y'all because y'all understand what's going on here. That nigga need Baby more than anything. So when you need somebody like that to boost your career, to get your money back right, all this, that, and the third, because you came out of jail, what make you think Baby won't do the same routine and do a whole 52 fake out 360 on you, nigga, and just throw your ass off on shit? All right, I don't need you no more, nigga. Let's do an embarrassment moment for him now so we could get him out of here. That's a perfect way of getting somebody out the program. Catch that nigga on an embarrassment moment, nigga, and throw that shit on the internet and let that shit go wild. Go trending and go viral. And that's the results that we got right now. Y'all ain't think about that? Let's go to one more clip because that other clip I played, that was the last clip of Turk talking. Let's go to the last clip of Turk talking once again because I feel like how Turk feel. That shit was intentionally. Somebody's playing games with him. They eating off him. They ate off him already. He got a girl. We really don't know if she really solid or not. Her son recorded something, dropped that shit all on the internet. What's going on here, man? What's going on here? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Something going on.
Having a good time, you know what I'm saying? And at them Saints game, man, shit, you can, turn up and do what you do. You can be tired, you know what I'm saying? Being on the road, being in the studio, all that plays a part, bro, you know what I'm saying? But you got to hear that from him. Like, I could come on here, you could come on here, and other people could come on there and say what it was and what it wasn't. But you as the person got to let the fans know what it was in that situation, or let's just let it roll over like it roll over. You know what I'm saying?
How did you feel when you saw it?
I was mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my big bro. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like, you know, it was wrong, bro. I think it was a wrong situation for people to post him looking like that, because it sends out a bad look. You feel me? So I just hope that he come out and say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could speak on it and say something, and then my words get taken out of context. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just coming as a little bro to say we need to be careful with the people that surround us, bro, because shit, that shit can cost us, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It could cost us some serious situations. So, you know, I hope it wasn't what they saying it was, you know, and, you know, I done been around, homie, and, you know, I never got those vibes, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I know we come from a strong background,
done been
you know
a
what I'm
whole
saying,
tour
what we
with
do,
him.
but, you know, he got to come out and say that, you know, because
Yeah.
people might be like, oh, you just helping up for him, you doing this, doing that, but I'm not helping up. I'm trying to give him advice, you know what I'm saying?
It's sad, man. But y'all already know the routine. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on this. What y'all think going on with BG with this situation? All right, relapses are, before I get out of here. The addiction he on is very heavy. It's very strong. They just snap out of it. You got to be a strong person, man. But why they record a homie? Why this? Why the step? Why the son of his girlfriend did it? Come on, Turk even felt like that shit was intentional. Felt like they did that shit on purpose. Something going on here. Take his money, sabotage him, nigga. Put his career on hold right now, and throw him off the shit. We don't took his money. Now his girl got some of his money. She could move on with another nigga. We don't know what's going on here. There's something about it, because for her to respond without her son, that's bogus to me. That's some bozo shit, because your son is the one that got to do the most explaining why he recorded that. And BG should defend himself also by going live and talk about it. Because you got a lot to lose right now. You on your last nigga, you on your last run right now, BG. You got to stack every money you can stack right now off this hip hop era as you being a legend. I'm up out of here, man. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that, man. New Orleans, tap in what y'all think. Also, man, I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. I'm up out of here, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV, man. Salute, gang. I'm out of here, man.